someone that will focus on our families and also make sure that we continue to be one of the safest cities in the state. We're number 8 right now, and I think that's great. Make sure we support our first responders and get them home safe every night, as well as us. Vote for me. If you want someone who knows business and will continue with business growth and also support our current businesses, I need your vote. And finally, if you want somebody that will shoot you straight, please vote for me. Thank you.
I'm Terri Applegate, and I'd like for you to vote for me for City Council. We already have a lot of fresh eyes, but what we don't have is experience, and I'm dedicated to serving my community. I cannot run into a burning building. I can't carry a gun and patrol the streets of LeClaire, and I don't drive an ambulance. But what I can do is I have the tools and the skill set and the attitude and the personality to serve on your city council. I wish to represent you, the people of LeClaire, working towards improving this fantastic community by empowering talented people, expanding economic opportunity, and creating a culture of civic engagement. I believe it's critically important to expect fiscal responsibility and to support programs and spaces for children and families. I've always been and will continue to be respectful, responsible, caring, trustworthy, and fair.
Okay, a reminder, Jesse Anderson, please vote for City Council. And I'm going to try and squeeze 2 things into a minute. Number 1, I think that I'm in touch with a lot of the concerns that the people here have. I was a little pleasantly surprised that the number 1 question dealt with decorum and professionalism. And when I was asked by the North Scott Press a couple weeks ago, it was literally the number 1 thing that I answered: where do you want to make the biggest difference? I want to make the biggest difference by setting a higher standard of professionalism. Those are my exact words. Number 2, I want to try and squeeze a story into the next 30 seconds. Hard decisions. The way that we get things done is by doing, not just critiquing. You can find, if you look back on the budget period and you look at the videotapes, you will find me asking explicitly what our deficit was. Challenging the department heads explicitly to go back and try and find that exact amount out of their budget. What you won't see on the videotapes is the fact that I went down to the police department. I spent 3 hours with them going through their budget line item by line item. We cut the body cameras, but I suggested that they look for grants, and guess what? We had body cameras and we got them through grants, and we didn't do it through taxation. That's how I'm willing to work for you guys. So, Jesse Anderson.
I would like to have you vote for me for mayor again. I do believe that I have kept the city moving forward and trying to bring in more businesses. And the one thing that wasn't brought up tonight, which I am very proud of, that our fire department and police department are as well trained as they ever have been, and that's because of money that's been put into the budget so that they can do their job and get trained to improve what they feel and can do for the city. People move out here. We are the 8th safest city in the state of Iowa. That says a lot for our police department, and the people move here because they feel safe and they want to be here. I feel that that has one of the things that I have had the most success at, and I hope that you will vote for me on Tuesday and let me keep moving the city forward. Thank you.
High debt, high taxes, budget shortfalls. I'm not talking about LeClaire this time, I'm talking about Bettendorf, about 30 years ago. So what happened? A mayor candidate came in with a business background, got elected, got to work, turned that city around, and now I think most people would say Bettendorf is probably as close to a model city in this area as we have. So you're making assumptions now. But anyway, but I think it's time for a financial, business type approach for LeClaire. And we can do the same things. We're not going to sacrifice any public safety to do these things. We can do them with careful planning. The way I make decisions is to get facts, listen, and carefully analyze, and then move forward. and we can get this job done. And I'll be honest with people, and will not lead people on and not fulfill what I say I'm going to do.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate all of you who are running for election. What a quality group of people. I also want to say something to all of you. I've lived in Bettendorf over 50 years. I've seen LeClaire go from a dying river town to this exciting town that people say, well, you going to LeClaire tonight? Oh, it's Friday. They have to go to LeClaire. I mean, people in the whole Quad Cities are talking about LeClaire, plus all the tourism you bring in. But you have done that. You all that are sitting here. I am so impressed with the volume of the people here. Bettendorf's never had this per capita. Neither has Davenport. It's LeClaire. Your per capita here of people who have come to this forum, very impressive, I think. And I congratulate you all for not only setting up this program, but for you all coming and being so respectful for everybody.
To thank our distinguished moderators, Senator Maggie Tinsman and Hutchinson, for doing such a great job going through the questions. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the LeClaire Community Library, not only do we support our wonderful library, we also make a lot of baked goods, which are in there and they need to be eaten. So please go through. We have some lemonade and some refreshments. Thank you all for